how do you achieve success on Voices.com in 2024? Stay tuned to find out. Hello and welcome back to the channel. And if you're new here, my name is Jesse Carroll. I'm a professional voice actor and coach. And today we're going to talk all about Voices.com. Now, as a beginner, you're going to hear a lot of conflicting opinions from people about whether you should be on Voices.com, if you should boycott it, if you can even get work on there as a beginner. I'm not going to talk about any of the controversial stuff, okay? I'm just going to tell you how the platform works. And I'm going to tell you how to give yourself the best chance to get work on Voices.com in 2024. And the reason I say in 2024, because Voices.com likes to make a lot of changes and they do not tell anybody they're going to make them until they make those changes. So today, this is how it works. And I don't know, in a couple weeks from now, who knows? But I'm going to tell you right now, this is the best way. It's probably not going to change in a couple weeks. They don't make massive changes that often. Sometimes they do, but it's usually like once in a blue moon. So who am I? Why the hell am I qualified to tell you how Voices.com works? I'm going to give you my stats on Voices.com right now, and you can check my profile. I'll put a little, I'll take a screenshot. I'll put it up on the screen for you to see. As of today, I have booked 455 jobs on Voices.com. I have 260 5-star reviews. I think there's like maybe 2 4-star reviews in there. And I have made $201,817 on Voices.com. Now, if the person telling you conflicting information has made more than that, cool. Listen to them. Find out, Google their name or search their name on Voices.com to see if they're even on there in the first place. And if they haven't, don't listen to them. Listen to me. And likewise, if you've made more money than me, obviously you don't need this video. You can feel free to turn it off. But if you've made less or even significantly less, listen up and grab a pen and a piece of paper. Better yet, get on to Voices.com right now and make some changes. Here we go. Okay, so let's say you don't have a profile on Voices.com right now. No worries. You can sign up for a free profile without buying a membership. That's actually a really good way to do it too. So you don't have to spend any money yet. You can have everything set up the way you want it before you start plugging in the cash for membership. The membership, I think right now, as of this video, is like $500. Sometimes they run discounts. Check it out. Send an email. Maybe they'll give you one. I don't know. I don't work for them. But regardless, you can sign up for a free profile. You can sign up for a free profile right now and do all this stuff that I'm telling you to do. And again, I don't work for Voices. I'm just trying to help you out because I know there's a lot of people have a lot of frustrations with Voices.com, and I think it's just because they don't know how the platform works. So when you sign up, the first thing you want to do is you want to go over to, I'm pulling it all up here right now on my iPad. You want to go to edit your profile, okay? You want to put in your full name. They'll have a profile link there, displayed address. That's the first sort of area. Here's a little hack here. It'll say city, country, state, or province. Province if you live in Canada. So if you live in a small town that most people outside of your place haven't heard of, but you're next to a major city that you can drive to and get to no problem, put that major city. The reason being isn't to trick people. It's because when they book studio sessions, they usually want to book it in a major city. That's where most of the big studios are. So if you can say that you're in that city, they may want to hire you to bring you into a studio session. But if you put small town that no one ever heard of, they're just gonna, okay, and you might miss out on that opportunity. It's just a quick little hack that might help you get booked for in studio, which happens. It's happened to me lots, but I do live in a big city. I live in New York City right now. But if I didn't, if I lived in, I don't know, Long Island, well, I don't know, that's pretty name. It's a bad example. Everybody's heard of everything around New York. But you know what I mean. We're spending too much time on this part. Moving on. When you go to the overview area, when you put talent description about me, you really want to fill this out. And think of it like this. This part, the about me, that's not for you. That's for the client, okay? You want to put in all kind of information that's going to be relevant to them to help them in their hiring process. Don't just put, oh, you know, I took some acting classes in high school and I've done training here and my voice is kind of like this. No, fill that out. One thing you can do, which is going to help you guys a lot, if you go to voices.com/leaderboard, you will see a top 10 list, top 10, top 20, top 50. You'll see the top actors in a bunch of different categories. Go to the very top, like number 1, 2, or 3, look at their profile, see how they've set up their profile, see how they've set up their about me section, and just copy what they're doing. Change it, obviously, to suit you. Make sure you're not using their actual profile description, but like copy paste it, rework it, use the format of their profile, just change the words so it's about you. Because the reason, like if you're copying what people are doing that are in the top spots, clearly they've done it right. So just follow the formula that they're using. Okay, when you go into the categories area, there's going to be the categories of animation, audiobooks, documentaries, e-learning, movie trailers, online ad, podcasting, marketing, radio ad, telephone, television ad, video narration, video games, and voice assist. Check all of them except for audiobooks and voice assist. Audiobooks don't pay shit. They don't pay well at all. They want you to do 1,000,000 words. They want to pay you nothing for it. So it's just really not worth it. Unless you really like doing audiobooks. And if you do, I'm not going to judge you. That's what you like to do. Good for you. Go for it. Have fun. Voice assist is AI. Don't do it. It's not worth it. You're literally putting yourself out of a job. So uncheck that one. But everything else, check it. Your vocal characteristics, put as whatever you identify with, or more importantly, how you will sound to the client, male or female. You have the option of voice age being child, teen, young adult, middle age, or senior 55 plus. I put young adult and middle age. So you just have to be, honest about what your voice characteristics are. Can you do a child voice 5 to 12 and realistically sound like a child? If you can, good for you. Mark it. So just be real honest about that. Language, you want to select the languages that you can fluently speak like a native in, or close to. Like for instance, I can get by in Spanish. I'm not going to put Spanish on here because I can't. I'll get blown out of the water by people that speak Spanish. So I just put English, and I put all of the North American accents. If you are in North America, meaning they put North American here, but they're not including Mexico as a North American accent, which is weird because Mexico is in North America. As I'm sure you all know, unless something's happened in the last 24 hours, I'm not aware of it. Now I sound like an idiot, but no, Mexico is in North America. So if you're in Canada or America, put all the accents in Canada and all the accents in America, except for, Atlantic Canada or a Southern accent. If you can't do an Atlantic Canada accent, it's very specific. Don't bother putting it. If you can't do a Southern accent, don't put it. But all the other accents, they're so close. It's fine. Just do it. Generally, you want to have like a standard American accent. So for North America, that's the one that books the most. Standard American, non-regional accent. That applies to you Canadians. That applies to you, obviously, Americans. And I don't care if you live in the Midwest, if you live in Seattle, if you live in California, if you live in Vancouver or Toronto, hit all of the North American accents, but don't try to do those regional specific accents. Do your own, but try to be close to a neutral American accent. That's what's going to help you book the most. Under live directed sessions, you want to put, yes, you offer live directed sessions as long as you can offer them, meaning you have a professional studio setup. It doesn't have to look like it. It just has to work. If you have a blanket for it, but it sounds incredible and your noise floor is low, then use that. It's okay. Live directed session software. You want to use Zoom, Google Meet, Microsoft Teams, Skype, phone call, FaceTime, and the last one is Source Connect. Do not click Source Connect unless you already have Source Connect, because Source Connect is notorious for not working properly. So if you think you're going to put Source Connect there and you're just going to wait till you book a job for Source Connect and you're going to have time to set it up properly before that live directed session, I got news for you. So many people have had issues with Source Connect, and if you wait till the last minute, you may have to get support. And nothing will piss off a client more is if you say you have Source Connect and then you can't get it set up properly by the time you do a live directed session, which is usually the next day or the next couple days. It's not enough time. So if you want to do Source Connect sessions, sign up for Source Connect and then put it on there once you know you got it working properly. Your turnaround time for a studio, I put 1 to 4 hours because I can get it done in 1 to 4 hours. Can you do it in 1 to 4 hours? If you can, put it on there. It makes you way more competitive. The voice actor is the last person hired in the chain usually. So they're usually in a hurry and they're usually behind by the time they get to you. So don't put 24 hours. That's not fast enough in their mind. It's fast, sure, but you want to be able to do it same day. If you can do that, then you can compete with me because I am, and so are all the other professional voice actors. If it comes down to they like my voice and they like your voice, but they need it right away, and I put 1 to 4 hours and you put 24 hours, they're going to go with me. Computer software, self-explanatory. I put MacBook Pro and I edit with Reaper and Adobe Audition. Maybe you're using Audacity or something else like Logic or what is it? The difficult software that I always forget because I never use it. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Past clients, if you have past clients, put them there. It doesn't matter that much. You just want to make sure that most of the profile is filled out really extensively. Now, as we go to the demos area, this is so important. I get on calls all the time with people that want help with voices.com. And some of them are in my community, some of them coaching. A lot of them are people that just sign up for the free 15-minute coaching call with me. And they're like, I'm having so much problems. I've got a ton of demos up, and I look at the profile and they've got like 5 or 10. That's not enough. 30. Put 30 demos up. Do you need 30 professionals professionally done demos? No. And on online casting, they kind of prefer if they're either demos that are recorded in your studio that aren't overly processed, meaning you made DIY demos, you put music behind it yourself and you're just using the same audio chain, or regular minimally compressed audio that you're using. I have a whole program that shows you how to do that stuff, but you can find it on YouTube for free, I'm sure. You want to make DIY demos, get 30 of them, put them up, or put 30 job examples, jobs that you've already done. You want to have these samples no more than a minute, 15 to 30 seconds is fine. You want to have them separated. You don't want to have compilations. Maybe 1 or 2 compilations at the top of your profile, so people are going to see those first. Then the rest are single compilations. And you want to hit every area. You want to hit between those 30 demos, you want to hit demos that are in animation, documentaries, e-learning, movie trailers, online ad. You want the most in online ad. That's the most popular category. So when you have a diverse selection of DIY demos that are all tagged using all the descriptive words that you can use, that's going to trigger the algorithm, not only what auditions to send you, but give you a voice match score. That voice match score is usually as low as 30% all the way up to 100%. If you have a 100% voice match score because you have 30 demos that are all diversified and using different keywords, you're going to have a really high voice match score, if not 100%. So when you audition for a job on voices.com, let's say there's already 50 people that have auditioned for it, and you're like, oh, I don't know if I should audition. If you have a 100% voice match and you audition for that job with 50 people, if all the other people have 90% voice match, you go right to the top of the pile and the client will see yours ahead of everybody else. So it helps a lot, as you can see. And also psychologically, the client sees your voice match score and they think that you're better suited for the job. So you want to have that high voice match score. And the best way to do it, I found, had 30 DIY demos. If you don't have that done yet, get that done. It could be the reason you're not getting that many auditions or you're not booking. That could be a huge part of it right there. Now, the way you want to name these demos, as I mentioned a minute ago or a few minutes ago, you want to go to voices.com/leaderboard. Look to see who the leaders are. Look at how they've set up their demos. Look how they've tagged their demos. It's usually company name or descriptive word about the demo, like Manly Man Read, commercial read, or let's say it's a big brand like Best Buy, Nike, whatever it is. Have that first so the client sees that. And then you put like a dash or a comma, some people do. And then you put descriptive word, conversational, engaging, believable, authoritative, whatever the keywords that correlate to what that demo sounds like, you put those in there. And that's how you do it. And write more of them in the description. You really want to fill that out as best that you can. And if you've done all that, your chances are going to go way up of booking a job. Now, another thing that's going to help you is the algorithm. It wants you to have, I think it's a 70% listen rate or higher. So you want to get to the auditions as fast as you can. That is going to help you a lot. You want to get to the auditions as fast as you can. You want to get shortlisted. And if you get booked, these are all things that are going to help you get more auditions. Like for me, for instance, I get like upwards of like 30, 40 auditions a day on that platform. You're not going to get that when you start out. Their algorithm has got to get to know you at first. Things have changed a little bit. I know in my past videos I've said that you'll get sent 10 to 15 auditions a day, but what I'm hearing these days, it's more like 5 to 7 in the beginning. And once you start getting better listen rates and you're getting thumbs up, you're getting shortlisted on your jobs and you're getting a booking, as soon as you start doing that stuff, the algorithm starts sending you more and more auditions. So you really want to get to those auditions as quick as you can. Now, let's say you have a day job, you get home, there's a whole bunch of jobs and some of them have like 80, 90, 100 people that have auditioned. That's where your voice match score comes into play. I don't want you to ignore those auditions, still do them, but that's why you have the 100% voice match score, because it's gonna make more likely that they're actually gonna listen. Don't not audition because you're worried like your audition is not gonna get heard and it's gonna bring your listen rate down. The algorithm's not gonna send you auditions. You just wanna try and get them as soon as you can. Voices.com gives you auditions all throughout the day into the night. They come in at different times. So whenever you can, get to them. Just get to them as fast as you can. That doesn't mean don't do them if you can't get to them right away. I'm just letting you know the gravity of the situation. The faster you get to them, the more likely you're going to get heard, the more likely you're going to get booked, and that's all going to help you get more auditions and more bookings on the platform. Now, other than that, some other things that can help, having a professional headshot. People want to know who they're working with. If all you have in the beginning is just a selfie on your phone, that's fine, but go into like a program like Canva and do the background separation, put like something catching, like a red or blue background, whatever's flattering on your skin type. The more professional the picture you have, the more they're going to want to work with you. But like I said, if you can't get professional headshots done right away, just make it look a little bit nicer in Canva, okay? Some other things that are gonna help you book in voices.com. One of the biggest complaints that clients have on voices.com is audition audio quality. So there's a lot of people that get in the game thinking that a USB microphone is gonna work. It's not. You might fool them once or twice, but largely you're just wasting your time. Go out and get a proper microphone. Don't use the Shure SM7B. I'm already having issues with it. I figured out how to kind of make it work, but like my ears are attuned. It has mic noise. So if you have that, get a better one. one. Like I always said, I like the Sennheiser 416. That's what I use. It's expensive. It's like $1,100. Neumann TLM 103 is great too. I think that's like $1,300, but you can start with the Rode NT1 5th generation. A lot of my students have been using that and having some really good success, and it's pretty affordable. I don't know what the price is off the top of my head. I think it's less than $300. So it's cheaper than the Shure SM7B, but it's gonna be better for voiceover. So that's a lot to chew on, right? Fill out your profile completely and professionally. Use voices.com/leaderboard as a guidepost to help guide you along how to fill out your profile properly. You want to do 30 DIY demos or jobs that you've done, upload all of them. More is always better. I used to say minimum 20, but everybody would think that that's the exact amount they should do and not do even one past 20. So now I say 30 because that's what the minimum really should be, 30, okay? Get a professional headshot if you can. If you can't, get it done in Canva, like make it look a little bit nicer, remove the background, put something solid that's not distracting, and put a picture of you. I've seen people put weird icons and stuff like that. No, it's got to be you, okay? And get to the auditions as quick as you can. You know, that doesn't mean don't do them if you can't get to them fast. Just get to them as quick as you can. If you do all those things and you have good audio quality and you're getting coaching and you're getting better at auditioning, you will start booking. I promise you, it will happen. But the reason I wanted to make this video is because most people don't even do this stuff that I'm saying. Most people don't even do what I think is the minimum. You know, most people will do an audition here or there. I say do every single one that you get. Do as many as you can. If you get 5 a day, do 5 a day. If you get 10 a day, do 10 a day. Do them all, even if you have to do them sporadically throughout the day. You know, that's going to get you results much faster. And for God's sakes, get 30 demos up, okay? Now, there's more little tips and tricks and things that you can do that I can't get into right now. I don't want to make these videos super long. I could teach a 3-hour course on this, and I do actually. If you want to know, if you want more guidance, you want to know more about voices.com, about Voice 123, how to get ahead in voiceover, and you want to do it inside of a community of like-minded individuals on the same journey as you, check the links below. My community's in there. And also, big announcement, June 1st, I am giving away my full VoiceOver Jumpstart 6-week full-on course. It includes the whole Jumpstart course, which takes you from knowing nothing about voiceover all the way to everything you need to know to be professional, basically taking what's in my head, putting it in your head. You get 4 one-hour one-on-one sessions with me where we work on your script reading skills, make sure you know the ins and outs of the course and what to do. You get an offboarding, so you have a plan after you're finished of what to go in voiceover, where to go in voiceover, and how to get there. And you get a lifetime membership to my community that I'm oh so proud of. Bunch of awesome individuals in there. Everybody's working. We do daily workouts, we do interviews, we do live watch me work days where you can literally see me audition and edit and submit the job, and I talk you through why I'm doing what I'm doing in there, and a whole bunch of fun stuff. That's my crazy salesy pitch. So if you want to do it, check it out. It's only $47 right now to join the community, and who knows, you could win my full Jumpstart course if you do it too. All right, so that is it. Let me know if you have any other questions about voices.com. I hope this was informative. I hope this was helpful, and I hope this saves me many phone calls or many video calls of people being like, Jesse, help. I've been on voices.com. I'm not booking anything. I have no idea what to do. So take notes on this video and just do everything I told you to do. Do all that stuff first, and then book a call with me. or just join my community. And there's like 58 people in there right now that are all doing the same thing that I'm doing, and we will all help you out as one big happy family. All right, that's it for this one. In the next one, I'm going to talk to you about Voice 123. All right, again, thank you very much for watching, and for everybody that's been subscribing. You are legends. If you got value out of this, please like, subscribe, share it with a friend. That's how I continue making content. That's your way to say thank you to me. All right, thank you very much, everybody, and I will see you in the next one. I guess that's my sign off now. I do that every time. I don't know why, but it's catchy. Anyway, see you later, guys. Thanks.